Welcome everybody. I'm still wearing my same t-shirt as I was earlier. Sleeping Beauty from the Sleeping Beauty mine. The turquoise is harder and harder to find now, and although it's one of my top 10 favourite crystals for good reason, if you go to Bajerski.com, scroll down and you'll see free to be able to listen to one of the chapters, audio chapters on my book Seeing the Invisible. Just click that and listen to it's just one of many stories of Sleeping Beauty, and I came to love it. I love all turquoise, but Sleeping Beauty has something that is just extra special. I don't know why. It comes from that mine. It's no longer mined. The mine's closed down. So when I'm able to find some from some of the buyers that have had pieces for 20, 30 years, which normally is the case now, I get them and get them mounted. And and I've just got a few, not many, but absolutely beautiful. Just take a look at them. Now, just feel the colour of healing from them instantly. They're absolutely beautiful. Nicely mounted. Perfect, actually. Yeah. Gorgeous. Love it. Well, if you've never heard of Sleeping Beauty before, you should have, because it's definitely something that is one of the crystals that I think most healers have as part of their toolkit. Sleeping Beauty has various energy frequencies that are not only spiritual, but very much so physically. So for me, my encounter with Sleeping Beauty was kind of like more of a shock of, wow, this really is something that happens. And that is that Sleeping Beauty sometimes does crack or shatter. And why that is, I found out over the years of an accumulation of energy from the client who may be going through a physical challenge, and it seems to seep into the crystal, and the crystal shows you that maybe something needs to be cleansed or cleaned from the body. It's not always as bad as cancer. A lot of my clients suffered with extreme exhaustion, and the crystal cracked and shattered. Some people who had gone through terrible grief, cracked, and so on. So it's kind of like where your body is kind of screaming out and you don't listen, even though you know. And every time that somebody told me that their Sleeping Beauty broke, cracked or shattered, they realized afterwards that they were turning a blind eye to something within which was physically challenging. So that's one aspect of Sleeping Beauty. It's great to wear it, and it definitely is a thermometer for our physical health in that way. Also, Sleeping Beauty has this great energy to help you from being a little bit crazy, a little bit erratic, a little bit okay, I'm not myself at the moment, I'm reacting not so good. It brings us to a nice calm energy. And I find that when working with this crystal with clients, there is a lot of deep peace, and there's a lot of energy of letting go. It feels like you're able to just flow, and it brings you out of an invisible entrapment, whether that be physically, emotionally and spiritually. So sometimes we can be crying for help. We don't realize we are, because the brain is just too strong and too powerful and too loud. Wearing Sleeping Beauty brings that inner voice back, that inner issue or inner challenge that needs to be confronted and dealt with. So Sleeping Beauty to me is fantastic for all aspects of the not seeing clearly, or the choosing to ignore what needs to be dealt with. So it sure is a crystal that transforms. It definitely is a crystal that helps you come to terms with certain things, you know, so it brings you to a reality. Yeah, great balance. It's a great balancer. And in time, might be a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you find yourself more liberated, you feel more free, you feel like you can get on with life now, and it doesn't feel like there's a burden on your shoulders or in your mind. So it really is that kind of beautiful crystal, and I do love it, and I do love wearing it. I really love wearing it. Meditating with this, putting it on the third eye is fantastic. That's why I actually like quite flat pieces, because they're great for the third eye. And probably tonight, after my exhaustion today, this last night of working with crystals through the night, this will be a perfect time to use this crystal, lay it on my third eye, fall asleep. And I think I couldn't wish for anything more. So no, it's only a small collection, I know, 2, 4, 6, 8, just 10 pieces. However, they are beautiful, and I will put them on the website now, and maybe might make a lovely crystal present for you or somebody in your family. There you go. I hope you enjoyed that. Sleep in beauty. Take care, everybody. Link below.